The EQAO scores were abysmal, and now the Ford government is doing a system-wide review of the Ontario curriculum. But is that actually necessary, and is that actually the case? A few years ago on Reddit, somebody put together a list of different EQAO scores. 2003 was the last year a conservative was in power before Dalton McGuinty won. 2018 was the last year that Kathleen Wynne was in power before Doug Ford won. And 2024 is the most recent year of data that we have. As you can see, under the last conservative government, EQAO scores were pretty bad, and the Liberals saw a pretty big increase in scores of 25% in reading, massive jumps in writing, a small jump in grade 3 math, and massive jumps again in grade 6 reading or writing, with a tiny dip in grade 6 math. And from then to now, we can see that it's relatively flat in terms of grade 3 reading and math, with a slight dip in grade 3 writing. And we can see that there is a slight increase in grade 6 reading and writing, with grade 6 math being pretty flat over the last 20 years. Grade 9 math isn't listed here, but under the last conservative government, it was quite low. Under the Wynne government, it ended up being in the 80s, and now it's jumped back down to the 50s. So you would think that with scores like these, especially with scores that have been pretty much the same since 2019, the Ford government would have nothing to be concerned about with this specific release of EQAO scores. Like, why were these ones specifically held back and late? Most likely it's one of two things. Either the conservative government is trying to find a way to use these scores as justification to take over more school boards using their new powers, or the government is going to be looking at ways to justify getting rid of EQAO in general. And while many teachers, including myself, have issues with EQAO scores and think that EQAO should be gotten rid of, I just don't trust the Ford government to be doing it because it's a way to avoid accountability for them. What do you guys think about these comparisons? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below.